Hi friends, welcome to Adda 24/7. We are in the Achiever series for RBWM. Here we are covering all the important theory, numericals, objective questions and case studies. So watch the video till the end. Okay? And also I would suggest watch the complete series. Okay? That's very important. So let's start. We'll be covering the objective questions over here. Okay? So first one. Interest rates on home loans can be simple rates, fixed rates or floating rates. Simple rates, fixed rates or floating rate. A to C any. A and B only. A and C only and B and C only. Think over it. Such questions you get it in the exam. Okay, and then we are clueless. Although we know many times. Okay, but then also we are clueless. Yeah. Can they be, is there anything called a simple rate in home loans? Yeah, there is a simple interest concept, but that is different. Simple interest is different, but simple rate, there is nothing called a simple rate. So answer over here is only fixed or floating. So it can be either fixed or floating. So fixed rate or floating rate. Okay. What is the fixed rate? Fixed rate means which does not change throughout the life of that loan. Or, here again I am telling you, even fixed rates, banks are coming up with a disclaimer nowadays that this fixed rate will be applicable for, let's say, next 5 years. Then we have a right to change, because 20 years is a long period. Suppose if I give a home loan fixed for 20 years and in the meantime something happens, so banks will definitely have a disclaimer over there. Okay, so fixed rate is generally, okay, for a longer duration it does not change. Floating rate means it changes along with the baseline changes. Now what is baseline change? See here, floating rate is always based on like this: repo rate plus 2, repo plus 2%. That's what they'll state about floating rate. So when it means repo plus 2, it means what? If repo rate changes, this floating rate will also change. Right? So that's what is meant by floating rate. And fixed rate means fixed for a longer duration. In a teaser home loan, the interest rate is same throughout the period of the loan. Low initially and high later. High initially and low later. Fixed initially and floating later on. Now think over it. This is a bit tricky question. In a teaser loan, yeah. So what is the teaser loan? Firstly, what is the teaser loan? Teaser loan is given for those customers, okay, who don't have money right now to go for higher EMIs. But later, as they grow in the job, they can get higher money, higher salaries. So then they can afford for the higher interest rates. So teaser loans are always those loans which have low initial interest rate and high later. Initially low, higher later. Okay. RBI had stopped this teaser loan. RBI had told it not to give teaser loans for the home loans. Teaser loans are generally given, I'll tell you where are teaser loans given. Teaser loans are generally given in case of NPA, if there is any NPA. And what are we doing? We are doing rehabilitation of NPA. Means we are again letting that industry to grow. Okay. So if there is a rehabilitation of NPA, in that case we give the teaser loans. Normal home loans we generally don't allow teaser loans because RBI has restricted the banks not to give the teaser loans. Otherwise what will happen? If some bank is giving the rate of interest of, let's say, 9%, then other bank might give you the rate of interest of 6% initially. Now if it gives 6% initially, all the customers will run towards this and there will be a problem in the competition. It will kill the competition. So that should not be done. Okay? Got it? The purpose of teaser home loans is to charge more interest, to keep the interest income profitable, to attract the customers by offering low interest rate initially, to charge even interest income throughout the period of the loan. So just now I gave you the definition of teaser loan. Now think over it. What did I say about teaser loan? Teaser loan is initially we charge low interest rates, right? So why do we charge low interest rates? To attract the customers, so that the customers will more customers will be attracted towards me or my bank, right? So to attract the customers more, I'll definitely go for the teaser loans, and that's why RBI is restricting the teaser loans. Okay, so to attract the customers by offering low interest rates initially. Now, one thing which I need to clarify regarding this teaser loan, it's not that when you are giving the low interest rate, it means the bank is losing in that. No, I'll give you a simple example. See this. If the constant rate of interest which the bank requires, IRR we call it, IRR. If the rate of interest is 9%, okay. So if X bank is giving you the rate of interest of 9%, now there comes a Y bank which says that no, our rate of interest is initially 6%. So now it is giving at 6%. This is given by this Y bank. Y bank. Now what do you mean? Doesn't the Y bank require 3% extra? How can the Y bank give it at a lower rate? So what does the Y bank do? It keeps the same rate for some time. Then it goes higher. So it will cover almost 12 to, means initially it will cover 12% for some time. Then later it will go to 14%. So remember, even in teaser loans, it's not that you pay lower interest. Okay, you don't pay lower interest. You pay the same rate of interest of 9% because IRR never changes with the bank. IRR is the internal rate of return. Bank can never go below IRR. Okay, so that's why in teaser loans later, initially it's too low, later it goes higher and then higher and then higher. So that that net IRR is always maintained. So to attract the customers, here what will happen? This bank X, somebody will see the rate of interest at 9% over here, and other way here he'll see at 6%. So he'll definitely run towards this 6%. So initially attracting and then charging higher. Okay. The interest on home loans are generally in the band of, see here, band of means range of. What is the range of home loan interests? Range 5 to 10%, 6 to 12%, 8 to 12%, 10 to 15%. Presently, tell me, see here, there was a time in 1980s where the rate of interest was 16, 17, 18, 20%. There was a period. But right now, what is the present scene going on? What is your present rate of interest? You guys tell me. What is the present rate of interest? Type in the comment section. Right now, roughly it is going on so in all the main banks as 8.35 or 8.4 max to max. It's cut to what? 8.4. So if your bank is charging 9%, then you are charging higher. Okay. So what is the range now? Now the basic question over here is what is the range? Now this range 6 to 12%, it will cover everything. Now I can have the answer of 6 to 12 or I can have the answer of 8 to 12. So somebody might say 6 to 12 is also right, because if I say 9%, it will be within the 6 to 12. It will be within this 8 to 12, but we have to give the precise answer. The range generally going on is 8 to 12, depending on bank to bank, 8% to 12%. Now you'll say, where is this 12%? Generally all the banks give it around 8.5 to 9. But if you look at the NBFCs, okay, they are giving the rate of interest of 12%. So that's why there it is higher. Okay, that's why this range is given as 8 to 12%. Got it? In which of the following types of interest rate on home loans interest is reset periodically? Reset, okay, periodically. Simple interest rate, compound rate of interest, fixed rate of interest, and floating rate of interest. Periodically means every time. Where is the rate of interest reset periodically? Just now we saw this question. Yeah. It is reset. Floating. Floating means constantly it is reset. Every 2 months, every 3 months, that is periodically. Fixed rate means very long time. Many banks give this for the entire period also, but that is very risky for the banks. Okay. So floating rate, yeah, the interest rate is reset periodically. Okay. The floating rate of interest is generally linked to which of the following? Floating is linked to what? Base rate, BPLR, repo rate, and bank rate. What is it linked to? Everyone think over it. Floating rate is generally linked to which one? This is quite a simple answer. You all guys know many things over here. Okay. Yeah. Think over it. It's very, let me see in the comment section. Some of the guys are typing bank rate. Bank rate is not the rate on which the rate of interest depends. Home loan depends. Base rate also, but base rate is gone now. Base rate, BPLR, these are gone. Prime lending rate. Prime lending rate doesn't exist now in banking. Okay. Now everything is linked to, yes, it is linked to repo. Okay, repo rate. So that is the answer. Everything is linked to repo rate of RBI. Okay. If customer wants to move away from floating rate of interest to fixed rate of interest, in case of home loan, the banks, so I am right now having a floating rate of interest. Now I want to shift to fixed rate of interest. Okay, can I do this? So banks do not permit such change. Banks permit such change without putting up any condition. Banks permit such change with the conditions such as payment of switchover and some lock-in period. And bank cannot put in conditions for switchover. So what do you think? Yeah. Can a customer switch from floating to fixed? Firstly, you tell me that whether the customer can switch from floating rate of interest to fixed rate of interest. First, you tell me that. Firstly, the answer is yes, you can do it. Any customer, if the customer wants to shift to floating to fixed, he can go. If the customer wants to shift from fixed to floating, that also can be done. Remember, nobody can stop any customer from switching. Okay, so both are allowed, interchangeable. Okay. Now the second point, if it is allowed, then what? Will the bank give, so A is out. Banks permit such change without putting up any condition. Is it so? No, but bank will be in loss then in that case. So that is not the answer. Banks permit such change with conditions. Now conditions will be put. So this is one of the answers. What about D? Bank cannot put conditions for the switchover. So that is wrong. So the answer is this. Banks permit such change with the conditions such as payment for switchover and some lock-in period. See this, switchover and lock-in. Okay. What is lock-in period? Lock-in period means if you come for the loan, you don't repay the entire loan amount in so and so period, because otherwise what happens? Bank loses. Okay. So bank should not lose. That's why you can't close the loan within 1 year, something like that. That is called as lock-in period. As a switchover, what do you mean by switchover? Payment for switchover means when I change from fixed to floating or floating to fixed, I must pay certain fees to the bank, because bank will be incurring losses in this. So whenever I switch over, I'll have to pay that fees, and that fees is called as this switchover fees. Okay. Move on. Clear? Are you getting it, everyone? Move on. Home improvement loans are allowed by the banks for which of the following purposes? Home improvement. See your name itself, home improvement. Repair and renovation only. Repair, renovation and upgradation only. Repair, renovation, upgradation, painting, and only repairs. Simple answer. So simple. How many of you have given the renovation loans in your banks? Home loans, many of you might have given. So how many of you have given the renovation loans? Tell me. Renovation. See this, renovation loans are always given after the home loans are disbursed. Means first the customer will get home loan. See here, first that customer will buy the house, and after 5-10 years that customer will renovate. So second renovation loan will be later. After let's say 2 years, 3 years, banks nowadays give after 1 year only. But it is after the home loan. Okay, so that is the basic logic of renovation loan. And the rate of interest, ROI will be higher over here, high, as compared to this home loan. Here ROI is low. Always remember this, okay? So it is given for what? Repair and renovation, upgradation, and painting. So it is repair, renovation, upgradation, and painting, all of them, okay? It is given for all. Got it? Everyone clear? Home improvement loans or home decor loans. This is decor, okay? Home decor loans. Decor means decoration. These are the sort of that improvement loans only, okay, or renovation loans only. Home improvement loans are allowed by the banks at a margin that ranges from dash to dash. Okay. So what is the margin of home improvement? Means margin means, suppose if I want a loan of let's say 10 lakhs, what is the margin I should bring in? Is it 10 to 20%, 20 to 25, 20 to 30, and 20 to 50? What is the margin the customer has to bring in home improvement loans? Yeah. What do you say? Is it 10 to 20, 20 to 25, 20 to 30, or is it 20 to 50? Means can I ask the customer to bring a margin of 50%? What do you think? Yes, I can ask. See here, the home improvement loans are given to the range of 20 to 50%, depending on the case. But minimum 20% is taken as a margin. Means what? Suppose if I have to get a loan for 10 lakhs, or if I require the improvement cost of 10 lakhs, painting and everything. Let's say I'm getting the charge of 10 lakhs, cost of 10 lakhs. So out of that, minimum 2 lakhs have to be brought by me. 2 lakhs by me and 8 lakhs by the bank, okay, by the bank. Okay, so that is home improvement. Maximum I can go for this 10 lakhs, I can tell this customer, bring 5 lakhs from your side, 5 lakhs, and 5 lakhs from the bank, okay. So I can tell that customer anything, but not below this 2 lakhs, okay. So the range is 20 to 50%. Moratorium period in case of home improvement loans, okay, is what? 12 months, 6 months, 3 months, 2 months. Home improvement loan or home decor, you can call it anything, okay, is what? What is the answer? Yeah, it is. Think of it. See here, home improvement means what? Whenever I'll start the improvement, I'll start the painting of my house, or I'll need some furniture work. So that is improvement. So what is, in such cases, I must be able to repay this, start the repayment immediately, because moratorium period is given when? Generally in home loans it's given. Why is it given? Because there is a construction work to be done. Here, the furniture work or painting work, everything can be completed in what period? Generally 2-3 months is enough. Okay, 2-3 months is well to go period. Okay, so in this case, in home improvement loans, the moratorium period, that's why it's given as 3 months. Generally it is 3 months. Okay, got it everyone? So that was the YT series. Okay, now kindly join the AIM batch. Just now started. All the numericals, objective questions, case studies covered. All the subjects covered. Okay. Just now started. You haven't lost much. Okay. Click on the JAIIB Mahapack also. You can join the Mahapack 2.0. In Mahapack, you will be getting multiple batches per subject. Multiple batches. Okay. Means for RBWM you will be getting multiple batches, around 6-7 batches. For BFM you will be not BFM, AFM you will be getting 6-7 batches. So every subject you will be getting around 5 to 6, 7 batches. So even if you attend, let's say least 4 batches per subject, even if you attend that, then also what will happen? You will get the revision 4 times. You will be much confident for going to the exam. How to join these batches? Let me show you. Go to Adda 24/7. Say this. Here we are on Adda 24/7. I'll always suggest you to go through the app. In the app you get coin systems where you get 1% extra. So go to Adda 24/7. Click on JAIIB May 24. Okay. Click on the AIM batch. Look at this AIM batch. Okay. AIM batch. Now in this AIM batch you see ebooks, test series, online live classes, expert faculties, interactive classes, recorded videos, everything you are getting. Ebooks you are getting chapter wise. Okay. Click on buy now. Look at this. Click on this buy now. Then if you look at this, you are getting the discount of what? Look at this. Put the code Y432. See, put the code Y432. Y432. Click on apply. 79% off you are getting. Plus you are getting 1% off a discount using the app. So join it immediately. Also you can join the Mahapack. Now in Mahapack, as I told you, you get multiple batches. Click on this Mahapack. Look at this. You are getting double validity right now. Means you buy for 6 months, you are getting it for 12 months. Plus ebooks, test series, recorded sessions, everything is there. Again, the discount part, again it is the same. Okay. Click on buy now. Y432. Never forget this code Y432. Click on apply. 79% off you are getting plus 1% on the app. So you are getting net 80% off. Isn't it a huge discount? Join fast. Okay.